And then we'll... Alright, I forgot to turn on local recording. So this is the game intro right here, ladies and gentlemen. We are celebrating 1 year of competitive Dominion gameplay here at DominateDominion.com. This is DominateDominion.com. Number 53 weekend. The tournament doesn't start until later on, but right now we got some community games that we are bringing to you. This is Riot versus Community. There are going to be 3 games. Yeah, we're gonna do 3 games. And this first one here, we got the Rioters on the right side. Manwolf, Axe Boss, Riot Gnome, which big shoutouts to Riot Gnome. He's the guy in charge of Dominion, Twisted Treeline, and Proving Grounds. This is the guy for Dominion. He is the Dominion Rioter. And then we have Riot Miss Pudding, Riot Taco Storm, and Riot, is that Lycaeus? Is that how you pronounce that?
Right, Lycaeus Leukemia, I'm not sure. Probably Lycaeus, but...
Why is my Twitch chat not... Whoop. I can't see the Twitch chat. I gotta scoot it out. I gotta pop out the chat. Quick, cover for me while I do this.
Okay, I can do this. So, for the bands, for the Rioters, this is a community game. Riot did their homework. I'm very impressed. They actually do know a bit about Dominion, contrary to popular belief. We see Kassadin, Kha'Zix, Nidalee, Wukong, Jason, Lulu bands. Very standard. So we see a Blitzcrank pick from Riot Gnome. Hopefully Riot Gnome can land some hooks. I'm going to judge him very harshly if he can. Manwolf Axe Boss picking Jax, who does not use an axe. He uses a lamppost, so it's probably going to be a little bit disadvantaged with that one. On the community side, Miguel picking Pantheon. We all love Pantheon.
Guys, my summoner blockers don't fit. Oops.
Gandair, disappointing.
No, they're not. They're disagreeing with the new resolution. Maybe I've... Oh, never mind. I figured it out. I figured it out, guys. I'm just bad. They're behind the chat window. Keep talking. I'll figure it out.
Okay. So the other thing that I'm impressed with is that we're seeing some revived summoner spells on the Rioter team. Once again, they know what they're doing. Although if they stick with Clairvoyance and Smite, Riot Taco Storm, I'll be very impressed. That'd be awesome. I'm trying to think what else is up. So I'm impressed that they also all have those ribbons. Like, I don't know how I got my green ribbon. It took me a lot of verbal abuse to get that thing, but I'm glad I have it now. But a yellow one, I don't know how you get a yellow ribbon. We see a Sona pick. Sona's a really good support on Dominion. Miss Pudding will hopefully do a good job with her. I'm just waiting to see if she'll actually pick Revive or not.
Okay.
Riot Taco Storm picking Evelyn. Love Evelyn. She is so crazy and so mean.
Alright, back to what I was saying. Sorry about that, guys. Cutie, I can't read these on stream. It's gonna bother. It's gonna nag at me now that I have a PM. But, yeah, this is Riot vs. Community. There's going to do 3 of these. And we got Team Riot on the right. And on the left-hand side, we have Team Community. Which consists of, Miguel? It's M-U-G-A-E-I. I'm going to say Mugai. Zenthian, DC Kitty, Orphane, and Commander Peoples, also known as High Peoples. So... we will see how this plays out. High People's on Rumble. I don't think I've actually seen him play Rumble before. Zenthian's playing J4, man. Maybe playing off-champ. This is a community game, Zenthian. What are you doing? Orphane probably knows how to play Nunu, and we're seeing Leona and Pantheon also, and they are very, very solid picks in Dominion. So, looking at community comp, it looks great. Looking at Riot's comp, the only thing that makes me raise an eyebrow is there's a Victor. We don't see a lot of Victor. I've seen Sauron and Halfhard play Victor once in a while. But
I really like him. I find he's kind of hit or miss, but when he works, he's like very, very scary and very Russian, and it's dangerous. I wonder if this is like a secret strategy or a plan from Orphane. He's going to play a Nunu bot lane to see if he can like convince Riot to nerf him. This Nunu sustain is so crazy.
All right.
We'll see how that goes.
Now we are at the delay, the little countdown delay thing. Let's take a look at these summoner spells. And it is...
Bam!
Miss Pudding.
Miss Pudding, only one without a revive.
And Barrier. Now, she doesn't have Revive, which is one interesting thing to note, because Revive is a great spell. But we are seeing Flash, and let me tell you about Flash. Flash is a big trap in Dominion because of the following. Everybody takes Revive, Nobody takes Flash. You know what this means? This means absolutely no one is going to be ready for that. Zenthian's gonna go in with the Cataclysm. She's just gonna flash right out, turn around, stun everyone, and leave. This is gonna open up the opportunity for plays like that to happen.
That'd be crazy. I can see a Sona Quadra kill happening right now, and just a pentakill because like Nunu's gonna fall over dead from how awesome it was.
Nunu's got the CV over there. My mouse hand keeps getting hit by my cord from my headphones.
Did you figure out your setup, by the way, at home? Is it this really elaborate, crazy thing with wooden planks and textbooks and stuff?
It's literally, I have a cardboard box. That's been banging on it right there. It's hollow. It's empty. I stacked two of them on top of each other. I pulled out a shelf from a pair of shelves. I just took it off and like I have it set on top. My keyboard's on that. I have this giant chair next to me, and I put another shelf board on that and put my mouse pad and my mouse on it. And the TV is stacked on a pair of chairs in front of me, and I have a 15-foot USB extension cord that goes into the computer, and I can't reach my Cherry Coke. Orphane, yes, there is going to be a VOD. Don't worry. Ladies and gentlemen, videos of these games can be found after the tournament. You can check out the Twitch VOD here on this channel. Follow this channel, by the way, DominateDominion.com. We put on this tournament, and we put on this tournament every week. We do some show matches like this once in a while. They take a little bit more setup, so they're a little bit more irregular. But there's a lot of cool things going on all week long. They have community members that stream on this channel, so follow the channel. There's a little button down there. And if you're following the channel, after this, you get a chance to play some games against Team Riot. And the Rioters are awesome, and we like to play games
we love
with them.
For doing this. Yeah, once again, special shout out to Riot Gnome, probably one of my favorite Rioters. Actually, okay, this is so bad, I'm going to admit this. Riot Taco Storm is probably one of my favorite Rioters. I have the biggest crush on his abs. They are fantastic.
He
and I wish he would cosplay
name.
more. He really does.
Who would you cosplay as if you cosplayed as someone?
That's tough because I'm like really tall and like malnourished and pale. So like I'm trying to think who I could fit with that.
Vlad?
Maybe Vladimir could work. I feel like I could maybe do Ezreal. Possibly Varus if I like just like painted on some abs. I don't know. Could work.
Get that airbrushing going.
Yeah, wear a nice little wig. Borrow it from some girl who went as a wish for Halloween. I don't know.
Alright.
Who would you cosplay as?
Who would I cosplay as? Well, I would cosplay as whatever suits my body type best. I don't know which champion that would be, though. I
feel like you could probably do an Evelyn.
I'm a skinny white dude. Look, I'd have to wax to do Evelyn, and I don't know about that.
Did you see the Nidalee cosplay? That guy who cosplayed as Nidalee?
No, but that sounds awesome.
Oh, it was fantastic. You didn't even have to wax anything. You could totally do that yourself, too.
Oh, man. Oh, the Jax skin! Look at that!
Oh my goodness, what?
I forgot that was a skin!
All these Riot skins are so, like...
Manwolf Axe Boss. Oh, he just won the skin thing for the entire... everything. Rusty Blitzcrank. Shoutouts to Flower Bridge, who also has the Rusty Blitzcrank skin. I actually like that skin a lot. And Silent Night Sona is one of my favorite ones, even though she looks a little unimpressed.
She really does. She's like, I've been doing this for too long. I've been playing the same song for like 2 years now. Just please stop. Let's resolve our problems. Oh well.
She's just so underwhelmed. It's like every year, guys, please. Maybe that's why Arcade Sona is so happy.
Probably.
She's like, whoa, different! Yeah! So excited. That Jax skin is
I think I know what the issue. It's because Silent Night Sona has no cleavage, and that's where all of her power comes from. Whereas like Arcade Sona, it's like in full like force.
She's just covered up. It's probably still there. Leona has no legs in her splash art, by the way. Not this one, but if you've seen like the what's it called? Like the actual like background screen thing, she's just floating there. Unless I'm like crazy and it's just like subtly behind the armor or something, and you like really can't see it. But it's got like the thigh plating and then nothing below that. I'm like, what? This is cool, but it's interesting. Whoever did this Pantheon art, by the way, they're good.
Oh yeah, that's
I like them. I wish that I could just get the art people in a game one day and talk to them about it, because yeah.
Because I feel like in game they'd all just like pick whoever they like drew themselves, and it'd just be like a huge like ego boost for them.
All right.
Yeah, our team comp doesn't matter, but like.
We're waiting for Orphane to load. Let's introduce these two teams again, real quick for you. This is a community team made up of people we pulled from the Twitch TV chat that are following the Dominate Dominion channel, and it consists of Mugai playing as Pantheon, Zenthian playing as Jarvan IV, DC Kitty playing as Leona, Orphane playing as Nunu, and Commander Peoples playing as Rumble. I'm one half of your casters, and
I'm the other caster, Generic.
And Generic, who do we have on that other team? Who is
On
that
the
other team?
Riot team? We have, as this goes, okay, Riot Taco Storm on Rusty Blitzcrank, Riot Lachias on Full Machine Victor, Riot Miss Pudding on Silent Night Sonar, Riot Gnome on Shadow Evelyn, and Man Wolf Axe Boss on Lenny Jax.
Oh, you went the other direction. Okay, I'm like, what? Oh.
I just went randomly, so I started off with Riot Taco Storm once again, my favorite Rioter.
I don't
think
I don't think I could pick a favorite Rioter, man. There's too many of them.
It's true. They really are awesome. Like the other day, I was playing with Riot Rival, and yeah, same thing. Like such a sweet guy, so funny, so cool.
I've never met a bad Rioter. Now that I think about it, I go to live events. Sometimes I've been to some IPLs and some MLGs, and they're just so happy and cheerful and like friendly and talkative, and they love what they do. That's the best part. Because I talk to a bunch of them, just whichever ones, about things, and which I always ask, hey, what do you do for Riot? And they always just seem so excited about it. Even when it's like mundane stuff, like, oh, I do QA for skins, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And they've always got like, they're so chipper when they describe what they do and like some of the stuff. It's just like, oh, that's awesome. No one should be that happy about their job. But
I know.
I guess at Riot,
great.
that's just the way they roll.
They're happy and they get paid. That's just not fair. They should be like the rest of us and suffer for their money. Oh well. Just waiting for the game to start. So we're seeing pretty standard items on both teams. We see a biscuit on Rumble.
Shoutouts to Evan Sue. Am I 1080p yet, bro? He was the one who helped me out last week in getting my stuff configured for this week. Which, big thank you to Evan Sue, Gormern, and Carillion for helping me out with a lot of hardware and software related issues. Shout out also to Syndustry and actually even Prometheus for helping me out with some stuff. So you guys are real cool. Thank you for helping out. Game starting right here. We got Team Community heading up the top. Looks like Leona and Rumble are going to break off for that middle point. No, it looks like it's just going to be... Well, they'll figure out what they're doing. Riot Gnome.
Little miscommunication. They got it. They're good. Bot lane, we see Nunu and we see Victor going on. Should be a fun lane to watch. Victor's just going to slowly poke down.
The grab right there. Pulling Pantheon in right off the bat. Taco Storm taking that damage, but Sona is right there to heal him up a little bit, keeping him alive there. And DC Kitty diving in. Jack's ready for the counter attack. Managed to get that stun off on J4 as he goes in. Gnome kind of hanging back. Gnome getting a lot of free DPS in, actually, in that fight. No one really taking the time to go for Evelyn right there. And Gnome, all that assist damage in that fight up at the top. The exhaust down on High Peoples right there. High Peoples, I don't think you can win that 1v4, man. Ejection seat. Rumble's getting out of there. He'll be back later.
I'm impressed. I thought the Riot team wasn't going to be able to turn that around because they're taking so much damage, but they really pulled through there.
Team Riot with the Windex at the top cleaned up that windmill fight like it was no problem at all. In the bottom lane, though, Orphane is starting to push these minions up.
Looks like Victor just can't really seem to push through Nunu. Nunu's sustain is so crazy. We've seen an engage coming on 3v2 against the Rioters. Victor's probably going to go down to Jarvan. However, maybe he won't.
They get the offensive Garrison on the tower, letting them take a little bit less damage. You saw that zoning from Victor right there at the beginning of that fight, throwing down the gravity well in order to keep people away from that area, force them back off the tower a little bit. And now we've got Miss Pudding coming down here to the bottom, trying to keep them from interrupting it and getting the interrupt, but the minions were there to pick up the slack and take care of it. Gnome means business, however, back-capping this tower right here. Looks like he's going to get the neutral off, no problem. Is he going to back out, or is he going to stay? Oh, he's going to stay. Orphane sees him, and nope. He's going to snowball. Is Orphane going to give chase? Looks like Orphane is content to just go for the tower. And Gnome has an opportunity to keep this neutral and drag things out.
I feel like he could actually take Orphane at this point. Well, because Jarvan's there, not so much anymore. But Orphane having no minions around right now probably could have taken him, but 3v1 got exploded.
Hi, peoples. That ult was not necessary, but when you absolutely positively need an Evelynn dead, that's what you do. Manwolf Axebox facing off against Leona up here at the top, and the fight is getting really, really... Solar Flare says
Leona
no.
taking down the Grand Duelist.
And that leaves the top point open for now, but no. Looks like Gnome intercepting Leona in the jungle there. Gnome having a good showing so far, getting caught by Zenthian though. Is he going to be able to get away from this, or retreat towards Sona, retreat to Sona, mispudding here to bail him out.
You see the ult come down, Riot Gnome getting trapped by Jarvan. Poor Riot Gnome, gonna go down, but Sona gets away, and they're gonna keep their top chart for a bit. We see Jax moving in though, trying to pick up the kill on Jarvan, but Jarvan manages to get away too. Will they manage to catch Jax though?
Pantheon was able to pick up that kill.
Oh no!
There. Oh, leap strike out.
Nice job.
Regrouping with Sona right there. Fall back to your support. A good way to play. Taco Storm. He doesn't care. Just goes in there and uppercuts Pantheon. Grabs Blitzcrank. Pulls him in. Are we going to see that? Nice stun right there by Miss Pudding.
These Rioters, they're so good at just keeping each other alive and protecting each other.
It's because they're a team, man. Gotta stick together.
Yeah.
Got the Grandmaster's might up. He's going pretty hard for High Peoples there, but he's not quite able to connect. Orphane in there with the Airborne. Not able to leap strike out in time, though. He extended really, really hard there, but just wasn't able to connect with High Peoples like he had wanted to, and High Peoples just barely being able to escape. Oh, there goes down the Equalizer.
4v2 on the turret. Taco Storm's going to go down to Pantheon and Leona, and Sona goes down to Jarvan. First one was really so she couldn't really do too much. Well, and then we see a bit of aggression going on between Victor and Nunu.
Uh-oh. Gnome, that tastes like Airborne. Gnome, I'm scared. Gnome. He's out of there.
It's away. He's good. Evelynn is just too sneaky.
Down the bottom lane, not a lot going on. Looks like Victor's starting to turn the creep waves around there. Middle of the map, though. Axeboss getting caught out, unfortunately. It looks like he is going to maybe escape, actually. Hold that thought. The plays. Is he going for those minions? There he goes. Leap strike out. Unless she tags him with a Zenith Blade. Nope, she's going to break off.
Once again, really impressed with Riot. They get in there, they get caught, but they also get out really, really well. Not too many deaths on their team. They do manage to get the bot lane point though, because Nunu sustain is kind of cray-cray. And Rumble's there to help them out. Riot Gnome's coming down on Evelynn though. Looks like she's going to try to interrupt them. Victor coming down with his revive. Ult's down. Orphane getting a free ult though because there's no thing to interrupt it. Doesn't do enough damage though. Gets Evelynn down, but Victor is still pretty healthy. He's going to duel with Rumble for a bit.
That exhaust right there, and that overheat from Peoples taking down Victor though. Well-timed play right there by Peoples.
Top lane, we see Miss Pudding and Manuel Fox trying to go for the top lane point over. Garrison goes down to stop them. Pantheon ulting in though. Looks like they're going to pick up both kills.
And Zenthian, no! That auto targets, man! You can't do that. I like how she just floats and nicely puts instrument down. Like, no, strings, be careful.
She's like, you know what? No, I'm just done. Let's stop. I have to say, the community side is doing really well with making a comeback. They're getting more jungle control and a lot of map control. They're doing a really good job.
That looks like they are going to get that bottom point back, which is going to slow that Nexus health drain. Been doing pretty good so far. And Taco Storm is getting caught by Orphane right there. Nope, grab does not connect. High People's coming down. DC Kitty right behind. He is retreating, but he has to retreat through a solar flare!
Oh, nice. Such a beautiful solar flare.
Stun into getting stunned again, but looks like there's that revive from Taco Storm. He knows how to play. Throws down that silence. Eve with the ultimate right there at the beginning of that fight. And it looks like Eve. Gnome cleaning it up. Gnome with the Windex. Orphane's the last spot on this window. Can you take care of it? Slow walk? Spamming that right there. Picks up that health relic, but looks like he is going to be able to get away. That slow is just so vicious. Even for Evelynn.
That was amazing though. Such a great cleanup from
That's an awkward situation. Just both in the bushes. Eve recalls. Crescendo up at the top, stuns Zenthian. Zenthian is going to get taken down. Minions pull off the neutral during the fight. Looks like Pantheon is on his way up to the top. Taco Storm is kind of on pace with him there, and looks like he kind of had a feeling someone was going up there with him. He's going to give chase for Pantheon. Pantheon's got to turn around for the stun. No, get grabbed, get airborne, get silenced, get sona'd. I thought, oh, there's that flash I was talking about. Not quite able to get misputting out that time. High Peoples was still able to secure that kill. You see him zipping away, pop that slow off on Gnome, knowing that Gnome can chase very, very well with that Evelyn there. And Peoples is just leading everyone around the map right now.
You'd make a really good Hooters with that. Hooters being a player who would just go around backcaping all the time, trying to distract people, get people to chase him. So we see Commander Peoples having 2 people chase him for a few minutes back there.
Man,
really
how's the frame rate, guys, in the chat? I'm gonna want to know after the game. Man, Wolf Axe Boss. Oh, the equalizer!
Oh!
High Peoples turning into Captain Killstole. But the good play right there, throwing down that slow, making sure that kill was going to get secured no matter what happened. Like he is down the bottom here, able to get this point back. And oh, there's the grab, taking Nunu away from that. Solar Flare goes down, stuns Taco Storm. Short cook on the ultimate there from Nunu. Not going to do a lot of damage like he's trying to get away. Taco Storm just kind of getting the free hurt while they chase after. And Taco Storm might be able to get this. We can connect with Orphane here. The Man of Shield is up, gets him, takes him down.
Let's get Nunu. I saw Nunu eyeing that health relic quite hungrily. Nearly got it, but Riot Taco Storm was just too good and managed to pick up the kill.
And now that engagement right there, even though Taco Storm died, he delayed long enough for Misputting to get back on the field and get down here to defend this point. That's a good play right there. You can die. It's okay to die, as long as the tower does not get captured by the enemy. And in that engagement, he drew it out long enough for Misputting to get there, take care of Leona, and get the tower back without them ever having to have it get capped by the other team. That was a good play.
Really, really good team play, for sure. I know that dying is kind of crappy sometimes, but honestly, making those big team plays benefits everyone in the end, and it's just so much better.
Oh, man. Love seeing that swirl around Jax right there. He's got that hockey stick. He's going for it. Uh-oh, Peoples. I'm scared. Oh, right into that.
Oh man, beautiful equalizer though. Victor standing directly on it, and Leona stunning him on the equalizer. So much damage.
Good stun right there. There unfortunately was no one to follow up.
This Leona is doing some really great work. Like, she's always timing things correctly, getting some really, key stuns. Really impressed with this Leona.
Oh, Taco Storm, I'm scared for you, man. 2 things with slows are here. Bop. Free airborne from Commander Peoples. That's twice this game so far that Axe Boss has not been able to connect with High Peoples the way that he wants to. He's gone for those dives. That last one was intercepted by a very well-timed airborne from Zenzian's J4. The minions up here at the top, they're going to get that neutral off. I don't know if they're going to be able to get the full cap or not, though. Looks like Gnome is going to take the fight there and see how long he can delay it for. Are his teammates
Sona coming in.
Oh, Sona with the heal!
Oh! Oh no, the Persona getting caught inside the Jarvan though. But they do manage to get the turret. If Riot Taco Storm can get there in time, Sona delaying Jarvan as much as she can, they might be able to keep the turret.
He does have that overdrive, although he isn't walking in the fog of war like you would want to. Is he going to be able to connect in time? Where's that rocket grab? Yes! Pulled him off that point. Throws down that ignite and walks away. Wow. That presence of mind of Taco Storm. I've got the ignite on him. I don't need to get close enough for him to deal any more damage to me. Cool guys don't look at ignited champions. They just put on their sunglasses and walk away.
Oh man, such a boss. That was awesome.
In the middle of the map, though, Gnome actually getting a little bit of a stun right there, chasing after Orphane pretty hard. The Solar Flare does not connect that time, unfortunately. Axebox goes in for Orphane, lands on him, gets him with the stun, takes him down, and Grandmaster's might proc. DC Kitty retreating now. And it looks like they're going to be able to get this bottom point really easily, and this is a good move right here. Axe Boss splitting off from the bottom point. You don't need all 4 people there to cap. You can send another person to take advantage of an opening on a different area of the map, which is going to force High Peoples to come down here and stop this cap, which guarantees them that they get the Boneyard.
So Jax having the red idea, getting the point, however, the other team, the community team, was able to respond in time and stop him. We've seen all coming down from Rumble, trapping, Pudding, and Lechius. And they do manage to pick up the kill. Nice cleanup bot lane from the community.
Sona, what? She's still alive!
Oh man. I was wrong. She did well.
See, with all this going on, if you look on the minimap there, Gnome is going for the refinery right now, which forces Leona to come up for that position right there. Seeing the ping going down off on the map. High People's recalling right away. It looks like they are going to get this point right here. Victor can't do a lot against that by himself right now. And oh, the Cataclysm! That's just dirty,
no.
Xenthian. What?
Just
Sona!
catch him with this
Oh, Miss
Sona.
Pudding! Gonna keep him
Lots
alive!
of damage. I have to say, I'm impressed with Sona. She's doing a lot of damage. Warfang getting away, getting to the health relic. Sona's still chasing him. However, Taco Storm's there to respond, and they take down Junior.
Now, Gnome did try to get the back cap off up at the top point, but was not able to do so. He was also kind of deflected from the refinery. I feel like if he had gone straight for the windmill instead of going for the refinery, he might have been able to turn that round a little bit better. Axe Boss with the Storm Shield down, and Jax with the Storm Shield is gonna get stunned, actually, but the Solar Flare not gonna land that time. And man, he has it out for High Peoples.
Rumble though, too tanky, can't get him down. Great
High
response
Peoples,
though.
Riot is allergic to High Peoples.
Very nasty, that one. Rumble coming down, and Leona trying to stun them. Doesn't make the play, however. Victor delaying them, saving Miss Pudding. What a great teammate.
The split down there at that bottom point, Equalizer was only able to tag 2 targets, and Taco Storm was able to keep capping for a little while. In Dominion, when you are capturing a point, you want to split up as best as you can. Orphane really wants Sona. There's that CV even right there. Looks like she's going to turn around and fight a little bit. Uh-oh. Nope!
Oh, flash!
There's the flash that I was talking about at the beginning of the game.
That's awesome.
You just aren't prepared for it.
It's true, like, even when I play, like, high-low games...
Oh, man, that Wooglitz. Use the stun right there to cut off the retreat path. Orphane walks right into the crescendo, gets taken out.
Orphane chasing Miss Pudding for way too long. They managed to take her down. I'm impressed. Spotlight, we see some aggression from Taco Storm. Trying to duel with Leona and Jarvan. However, they're a little bit too stunny, too many knockouts, they managed to get away.
Look at this build. Fight Blitzcrank. Right there. Kindle Gem, IE, and Zeal. Now, Fight Blitzcrank is something that we do see in Dominion a fair amount of time. That is a real build, guys. It's pretty risky early on in the game. Once you get it rolling, it starts to get a little bit dangerous. I don't necessarily agree with the Boot's mobility, but with as active as he's been responding to fights, I think it was a good buy.
It's true. He's been really good at, making sure he's around the map, always helping out teammates and doing a lot. And I feel like, as opposed to most ranged AD carries of that build, instead of having to stay at range, he just grabs his target and starts beating him up.
Just bringing up at the top, how long can she delay for? Uh-oh, you got seen, Gnome!
Oh, no.
Well, that was every ultimate ever, so they're going to have them down in the resulting fights. But it looks like Jax has been intercepted once again by High Peoples. High Peoples and Manwolf Axe Boss just don't get along.
They really don't. We should probably, talk to them after, see if we can, get them to resolve it. Just, talk it out.
Like, guys, are you okay? Taco Storm down here defending this point. Goes for the grab, doesn't connect, unfortunately. So the only downside to this build, though, is that Blitzcrank is not going to have a lot of mana. Now,
That's
normally
true.
when you do an AD Blitzcrank build, Mana Mune is a really common item that you see because they want to have that extra mana to work with. But he doesn't have that, so he's got to be a little bit careful about how much he goes with those grabs. But being able to close as quick as he... Oh, denied that absolute zero.
That was awesome. We see some aggression coming up from top lane. Poor Miss Pudding getting caught up by the Leona ult. Jarvan barely getting away, but good job, Jarvan. Let's try to help.
Axe Boss, that's Commander Peoples. You know what happens when you fight Commander Peoples. Be careful. Uh-oh, there goes the Hextech Sweeper right there, showing him exactly what's going on. Leap Strike's out. Oh, the play! The Equalizer goes down, run perpendicular to it to escape. I don't know how I feel about that, Jax. Jax, I'm so sorry, man. Jax, it'll be okay.
Poor Jax, you're so right though. Commander Peoples just does not like Jax. He does everything to take him down. Even Leona was kind of like that.
Because Jax can get really runaway crazy later on in the game, so it's very good that they're as active as they are about being able to take him out as quickly as they can.
That's true. I just remember this joke I made about Jax saying how in order to beat him you need a 5-man raid group. And so it's but after 15 minutes he bugs out and permanently enrages. What do I do then?
Yeah, you gotta be careful of that. You gotta make Jax is definitely a DPS check. That's for sure. Axe Boss versus Orphane. I think he's got this one. Oh, no. High Peoples happened instead.
High Peoples, once again, just too much hatred in between them. Oh my goodness, High Peoples has 25 kills.
Wow, that's...
I didn't even notice that.
A scare number of kills. Uh-oh, Gnome
The
come over
guy's
here
gonna
to
go
clean
down
this
to
up.
Gnome.
Nope, Victor's gonna get that KB. Gnome with a nice lot of assist damage. I'd love to see a stat for assist damage in games. That'd be pretty cool to see. Miss Pudding, uh-oh. That's Rumble. This Rumble's pretty scary, actually.
Scary.
Gnome fighting with Zenthian right there. He might be able to take this down, but it's gonna be close, and he does get it.
Good job.
But he's not gonna have enough health to be able to stop High Peoples up at the top. Like, he is coming up there now. He's got the range to be able to kind of start a fight. That equalizer is up, though. So if he wants to try and seal the deal on someone, he can.
I didn't even realize like how low the cooldown on the equalizer is. It's only at like 45.73 seconds with his 10%, 30% cooldown reduction.
Riot's got to make a play here pretty quick in order to stop the clock and prolong this game, or they're going to lose, unfortunately. And they've been having some good fights. They've been having some good engagements, but Commander Peoples' Rumble is just it's freaking scare, man.
Like, he's doing so much damage, even Leona can't, like, she's stunning and she's hitting the targets, but they're dead before they even hit.
Uh-oh, Gnome, you got seen!
Oh no, getting knocked up.
By you got seen, I mean, you have been seen. Thank you, but I prefer my grammar. And Man Wolf Axe Boss is going to get a showdown over here with the entire enemy team. And he had a pretty good chance because High Peoples wasn't there. But it looks like he's not going to be able to keep them from neutraling that point. And this game is going to go to the Dominate community followers. They are going to win this game. And guys, we're going to put together another one for you. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm excited. I'm down to keep showcasting these. They're fun.
Alright.
I'm really proud of Riot, though. They did, like... Because the people who they went up against are people who regularly play Dominion, like, all the time. And that initial windmill fight and throughout the entire game, they were doing a really good job. Like, 176-0 is actually a really respectable score. So, once again, very proud of Riot. You guys did really well.
Alright. Let's take a look at this post-game right here, and...
What's the damage like? I want to see, like, how much damage...
That's where I'm going, man. I want to see...
done.
Oh
my goodness, 47,000.
I'm gonna look at these grids real quick, and then I'm gonna show the graphs. This is just so I can screenshot them later from the VOD. And it looks like we're gonna put together another game here. We got that invite from VC going on. Kick over to the graphs real quick, and you guys want to see damage dealt to champions? Well.
It'll load. There we go. Oh my goodness.
That is
That is scary.
Man, Gnome with a respectable approaching 30k right there. It's pretty solid.
That's true. Gnome did really, really well. Gnome, the person who handles Dominion, knows a lot about Dominion. I was very impressed with the plays that he was making. He did a really good job.
When you get 50k, that's how you know that you came to play.
It's true. Orphane. Oh, poor Orphane. Feels so left out. No one mentioned him as great healing. Orphane, you did a lovely job bot lane against Victor.
Let's look at this damage taken. Where's that damage taken at? There's a button for it. I swear it's in this interface. Yeah, here we go.
Yes.
Bam, damage taken. See Orphane, 34k taken. Oh, man. Poor Axe Boss. Oh, I'm so sorry. Approximately 80% of that was Rumble's damage.
Yeah.
Alright, and let's look at the healing, though.
Yes, I'm thinking, like, Rumble did 47,000 damage, 37,000 of that damage was to Jax. Sona's healing, very impressed with that.
Alright.
Orphane! Sona out-healed you, how does that make you feel?
Alright, we got a new game to go into.